What is up, everyone? Barricade here, and today I'm bringing you guys a small piece of Gears of War news. This was actually announced probably like a week or so ago, but I thought I'd still make a video just for you guys if you guys haven't heard about it yet. But unfortunately, Gears of War 4, Gears of War whatever it will be called on the Xbox One will only be on the Xbox One. It is an Xbox One exclusive. It will not be coming out to the Xbox 360. Although I know a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people who say like, oh, well, no duh, but this is more aimed towards people that really want to stay on last gen. I've heard of a lot of people always constantly saying that they want games on the 360 still, on the PS3, and like just they want newer games on the old consoles. But the reason why I believe it's actually a good idea that this is only on the Xbox One is simply due to the fact that this will give the new Gears of War game the potential to be truly amazing. Because the thing is, I don't know, many people may not realize this, but the thing that does a drawback for games that are on both consoles is when they make a game that's for both consoles, the only difference is between the old consoles and the new consoles, usually most of the time, is just the graphics. They usually utilize the game for it to be as good as they can make it for the old console. For example, let's just say if Gears of War 4 was going to be on the Xbox 360, what they would do is they would make it run as good as possible as it could on the 360, and then when they ported it to the Xbox One, they would just make it have better graphics resolution and etc, etc, but it would basically feel and play like an Xbox 360 game, just with prettier graphics. But the difference of having it only on the Xbox One is they can utilize its full power and its full potential and make it far better than that the Xbox 360 could ever run. And overall, that's a far better deal because, yeah, it sucks for people that don't have an Xbox 360 that have to go out and pay $350 to $400 on a new console. But the good thing about it is when you truly play this game, it's going to feel like a new next gen or current gen, whatever the hell you want to call it, game. It's going to feel like a new game. It's not going to feel like an old game with prettier graphics. It's going to be a new game utilizing the new hardware and overall being a far better performing game than it ever could on the Xbox 360. That's one thing I like about this. And I know this might sound kind of, bad for coming from a guy that I actually own all three consoles. I have Xbox One, PS4, and a Wii U. And I know not everyone can go out and afford a new console, and I know it sucks, but you got time. That's the one thing I just want to say. You have time. There's always different ways to go about trying to get a new console, and it's gonna be worth it. That's just one thing I want to say for you guys. It's gonna be worth it because when you finally pop in Gears of War 4 or whatever it's gonna be called, it's gonna be a truly current gen, next gen, whatever the fuck you want to call it, game, and it's just gonna perform super amazing. I have a lot of hope for the new Gears of War game simply because it is made by, I said in various other videos, I know it's a new company, but it's actually under Rod Ferguson, who's one of the original creators behind Gears of War. Gears of War Judgment was bad because it had completely different people. It didn't have Rod Ferguson. It was made at Epic Games. That's one misconception. People believe that it was only made by People Can Fly. No, it was made by People Can Fly and Epic. People Who Can Fly made the campaign and the story, and Epic Games made the multiplayer. And we saw how bad that was. And that was only bad because it was made by people that were left over at Epic Games after Rod Ferguson left, after Cliff Bleszinski left. And even though this is a new company, it's with Rod Ferguson, one of the original people. So it'll obviously be a far better game in my opinion. So overall, the idea that it's coming out only on the Xbox One, that it's under a developer from the original Gears of War trilogy, and just various things like that, prove to me that the new Gears of War game will be amazing. Because honestly, in my opinion, if it was coming out on the Xbox 360 as well, I would honestly be kind of annoyed and pissed off. It would make me wonder, why the hell did I spend this much money on this new console if I could have played it on the old one? But overall, I'm happy about it. But I'm running out of time here, guys. If you guys like this video, please definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think. Are you guys happy that it's only on the Xbox One, that they'll be utilizing the hardware? Do you think it's unfair that it's only going to be on the Xbox One and you have to buy a new console for, those that don't have it yet? I completely understand, I can understand why, anyone would be pissed off about this. But, one thing I just want to say, one last thing, is you got to realize the Xbox 360 is like 10 years old now. It's getting there. It's becoming an old console. It's becoming obsolete. It's been old for a while already. So I think it's about time that everyone finally if they really want to play this new game, go out and try to get the new console. And I know it's hard for some people, but believe me, in the end, it will be worth it because it will be an amazing game. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching and take it easy.